What up, gamers? This is DirtyV with DirtyV Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of the Prey playthrough series. We are picking up right where we left off in our apartment, and we have to break out and kind of find our way.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Okay. Alright, so we are in a simulation lab, not in the apartment. And you can see there's the helicopter that we supposedly took in. And this is the testing facility where we met Alex. Whoa.
Type in cacoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Whoa. He's an aggressive little guy, isn't he? What's wrong? Ooh. Jovan. I'm coming back from that. Shit.
No one has been able to stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
I hope so. Got late out, son. I hear y'all chattering over there. Personality drifts from taking those tests, daily tests. Basically, Morgan's been taking these tests every day, and he's experiencing memory or a personality drift. He's not answering the test the same way every time. And Bellamy wants to start charting these. He's the guy that was the doctor in the beginning. I think he's part of the leadership of the Telstar psychotronics.
That was a phantom. Type in anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
Glue cannon. Pretty much one of the most important weapons in the game. You can make these little glue balls here. You can use it to kind of scale the walls and do things, and it covers them up. You saw the mimic that was covered up there. It does that same thing. So we're gonna conserve ammo.
There, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
You're out and open now. Whoa. Where'd you go? Whoa. He's quick. Hey. What? Dude, they're like trying to jump me, son. Dang. Alright. Now that I murdered a family of mimics, let's move on. Alright, the neuromods are basically like your skill points. I happen to know that I'm going to get security hacking for my first skill point. Very cool.
Improvisation has always been your strength. You'd be dead if it wasn't. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Alright, so before I go to the main lobby, I'll give a little tip here. When you're in this first room, you can actually get up to this balcony area up here if you use the glue gun. Make a little path. I guess to be safe. Or you can just come over here. And get up here basically however you need to. And if you run around this side over here, there's actually a good little weapon to grab when you're first starting off. It's a disruptor pistol. I might have to check in my options. It's not really showing the tips, but it will normally show a tip of what the weapon does and kind of like what it is. So, ooh. Alright, so let's head through here into the lobby and kind of progress on here.
You made it. Ready for your first real view of the world?
Let's see it. Oh, shit. Alright, so obviously we're not about to go to space in a week. We're already in space. Crap. Looks like there's a huge eruption at the hardware labs.
You need to get to your office. I've updated your map. There's a video you need to see. I know you have a lot of questions.
True that. I'm gonna grab this neuromod right here. Dispose of this phantom. Ooh, you got laid out, son. Very cool. Gonna let my energy heal. Because I know out here, there's also some trouble a-brewing. Alright, now I don't need to do all this, but I am. Because it helps. Ooh. There's a lot of these little dudes here. What else, son? Ooh. Now you're gonna get it. From the wrench. Don't try to run. Ooh, you got pieced out by the turret. Okay. This little area where we grabbed the neuromod is actually a Telstar little museum. It has a model of the station there, and it has kind of a history of some of the equipment that's been developed and some of the history. In this timeline in the game, JFK actually survived the assassination attempt on him and went ham on the space program.
1963. A top-secret Cold War negotiation culminated in 1964.
You can kind of see
after the attempted
how these
assassination of
signs
Kennedy
explain
and
that.
Khrushchev's departure 1980 to 1994. Geopolitical developments was 2025. The TranStar Board of Directors is established.
Very cool, though.
Talos 1 becomes fully operational.
So, and then Talos,
19,
as these progressions happen in history, I think Alex becomes CEO of the company right at right around 2030 or something like that. Uh-oh, we got a duplicate. Alex becomes CEO of TranStar in like 2030 and somewhere like that. And then then Morgan comes on board 2032. Trauma Center. Meeting Gustav, Leitner's visit. That's the same thing. These are guests that are volunteers and guests that are coming to Telos 1. This is the guest and volunteer liaison room. And I'm just running through because I couldn't remember if there is anything important here. No, not really. I like to put that turret there just to kind of guard my hallway to my house. It's our office right there. Ooh, already phasing people out. Oh my god, hot boss. Jason Chang. HR Nightmare.
The code to your office is 0451.
Okay. Okay, 04. It's got a hacking of 4. That's why I'm getting the hacking up, because it just makes getting into areas so much easier. So this is our office. We're pretty much a baller.
Welcome back. This has been your home for the last 3 years. The video should be on your workstation.
Alright, so we got a video on our workstation. Some stuff in our safe. And this is the video here. Watch me.
Hello, Morgan. Tough day, right? If I'm talking to myself, it must be. Now, your memory's shot full of holes. I know. I'm sorry, but it's permanent. So the first thing you need to know is you can trust January. It's an operator, a sort of backup of you and me. It knows what you've forgotten. We've been testing a new kind of neuromod based on the Typhon organisms, mapping their neural patterns onto ours. Problem is, when you uninstall a neuromod, it resets your memory back to the moment you first put it in. That's why you forget. There's supposed to be a process to bring you back up to speed between test runs. But someone could just skip that part, turn a single day into your entire life. Well, that's exactly what Alex did. The question is, why? You're not gonna like what I have to say next.
Damn videos. Sorry, but I can't let you listen to that. Not until I've had a chance to explain everything in person. For now, just... Damn it. I have to go. Just sit tight. Please.
Okay. So that was a lot on that video there. And it might be kind of hard to get at first.
Sorry, Morgan. Alex cut us off from the Looking Glass servers. Time to improvise. I suggest you search Dr. Calvino's workshop in the hardware labs. He invented the Looking Glass technology. You might find a way to restore the server connections there. I'm looking for another way to help you in the meantime. Good luck.
Okay. Let me recycle real quick here. Okay. So I got done with some recycling there, and Let's spend more neuromods here. I am going to get hacking too. Alright, so what I want to do is a couple things. I want to... That was extreme. I want to grab a weapon here. So this is like another little tip here when you're first starting off to head into this security room. Hop up here. Get your light going. And head in through this little maintenance shaft. And you can grab the shotty. Which is, to me, probably the most important weapon in the game. That or the wrench. Holding room. Anything on here? Security escort. Something on the station. Missing key card. Okay. Can we get in this safe? Not yet. Watch what you pick up. Dimitri. That was the guy that was with Alex in the beginning. Okay, so I think we got everything that we need out of here for now. We got one more security room in here with looks like nothing in the racks. And a weapon upgrade kit. And map. Very cool. And some urgent help emails. Dang. It's a character sheet for like kind of a D&D game that everybody on the station seems to be kind of playing. Alright, and this leads us right back out to where we came. So what we need to do is go to Calvino's workshop. What I was saying before on that video that we watched was kind of a lot to take in. And what he was saying is that him and Alex had been working with some experimental neuromods that maps the kind of genetics. Whoa. Kind of maps the genetics of these guys, the Typhon. So they were making some experimental neuromods that were giving them Typhon traits. And then he was saying the only problem is they were experimenting, so they were constantly testing, and that's why he was in the sim lab. Whoa. And what he's saying is when you remove the neuromod, it resets your memory to the point at which you remove the neuromod. So whatever you learned or experienced after that is pretty much erased. And there's supposed to be a process to bring you back up to speed, but he says you could easily skip that step and leave someone in a repeating kind of loop. And that's what Alex did to Morgan, and he is not sure why. So he made January as kind of an operator, which are these like medical or like helper robots. That's his personal operator that will help get him up to speed after the neuromod removals and stuff like that. So, and now we're going to Now we're going to Calvino's office to try to restore that looking glass because he invented that technology. Using some like freaking kung fu, dude. Oh snap! Thaddeus, run! That's so ill. Ooh, got gatted. What, dude? Oh. Alright, employee entrance. Silence pistol ammo. Not bad. Another area map. And security door. I don't know what that does. And that's a security locker. Oh, so that might be these. I don't know. Silence pistol. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, there's usually another one in that room that I passed by, so I may have actually walked right past it. So I'm not mad if I did that. There's probably someone like, dude, grab it. He was like, hold on, did I just see someone walk over here?
A lot of the station tech starts here. Lab equipment, special parts requests, prototypes. We should be able to fix your looking glass terminal from Dr. Calvino's workshop. Calvino probably has a key card. You can locate him, or what's left of him, with the security roster.
Okay. So that's just meaning come back over here to the security station where they have a kind of a list of the crew and look for Calvino. Lorenzo. Still a phantom over here somewhere.
That side of the lab was breached. Hard vacuum. No gravity. There's an exterior airlock in the machine shop you could use to reach him. You'll have to upgrade your suit with a propulsion system first.
Alright, so let's go get the fabrication plans. Buddy. Use that line, Tony. Okay. Okay, I happen to know this is right over here. some other stuff up there, but nothing too important. Alright, so now we gotta actually craft the propulsion system. You can see your ingredients up there. Zero-G propulsion system, so now we can go out into zero-G out in space. Alright, let's open up the airlock.
Every airlock has a manual seal you'll have to disengage before you can spacewalk. While engineered as a safety measure, it's irrelevant when the enemy is already inside the station. If you do go out there, I wouldn't stray far. The Typhon may have spread to the exterior. And remember, other airlocks you find will have to be opened from the inside first. Looks like you've already got a propulsion system, so you should be fine maneuvering.
Alright, so we have everything we need to go out into space to try to get Calvino's cards and security passes and things like that. So I'm going to stop the video here because I've been filming for a little bit. It seems like a good point to break. On the next episode, we'll grab that stuff, head back in, get the looking glass system working again, and try to get a little bit more information about what's happening on the space station. So I'd like to thank anybody who's watching the video. Thanks for supporting the channel by watching the videos. I say if you like the video, go ahead and like it. If you'd like to subscribe, feel free to do that as well. That helps me out, and it allows you to click the bell icon that gives you kind of notifications whenever I put out a new video. Other than that, feel free to comment on the videos, anything you want to say about it. That's awesome, having any kind of chatter on that. And then also, I just love if you join for the next video as we progress through the story. So until then, I'd like to thank you again and have a good one. See ya.